Yo, welcome back to more March Comes In Like a Lion, episode 17. So last time Ray finally joined the Shogi workshop, which was great. Right after having the conversation with Hayashida, first gathering the strength to ask Shimada to approach him, and then them asking each other at the same time, which was funny. But Hayashida telling Gray about asking for help. People won't rely on you if you can't rely on them, and that kind of leading him to getting himself to to ask, and then finally join the workshop. And it was great, even Hayashida before telling him about the workshop, just kind of planting that seed. He just goes so far above and beyond for Ray, like beyond the responsibility of a school faculty. He's just awesome. So now with Ray in the Shogi workshop, we saw how the first meeting of that went. We met the new character we got introduced to, who kind of reminds me of myself, just because he's kind of like, he's quiet. He maybe comes off as maybe being mad or not having a good time on the surface, pretty serious, but also equally passionate about shogi and getting into it with Nikaido and Array jumping in, much to Shimada's dismay. Because Shimada's stressing his upcoming match with Soya, and we saw even right after winning his match with Goto how the gears were turning. He was already like, first just Ray witnessing just the pure exhaustion and just dregs of the effort that went into Shimada defeating Goto, and having that thought, have I ever went so hard for a win that I was as if I was pushing myself off a cliff. Like, definitely a lot to be learned from Shimada as a mentor. Shimada is so great, man. Like how he was exhausted there, and after being reminded about the kids at home, just mustering up the energy to give that good interview, and now he can just be that mentor for Ray, both shogi and in shogi and personally. So hell yeah, dude, I look forward to so much more, I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I look forward to more, and I look forward to Shimada's match with Soya, who is this mythical player who we've just heard things about. We don't really know like how good he is, or like, we do know kinda, because Shimada's like, he's another monster above Goto. We know his rank and like where he's at, but we don't really know who he is, and I don't know if we're gonna get that the first time seeing him. But yeah, I look forward to that match. And apparently the first episode of the series, it was supposed to show a scene where Ray was meeting Hayashida, and now Hayashida already knew him because obviously being a big shogi fan. Why was that cut? Oh well. Well, the rooftop scene was pretty good too. Shout out to Contrary for that fun fact. Also Nit and all, as far as like that thought Ray had, about pushing himself off the cliff, seeing Shimada, in the aftermath of the match. But, comparing that to braving the storm, which is absolutely, that is the metaphor for Ray. Like to see Shimada go that hard to brave the storm and come out the other side. Like, that observation itself was like a lesson to Ray, to be shown that just a great example that it's it's possible. Like, it's not, because as of for this whole time, the storm was, Ray has just barely made it through it. Like, he was like treading water, just barely made it to the island where he feels a stagnation. But the thought of just going back into it is just such a unthinkable thought. Like I can't go back into that storm. So it's like, it's a great comparison, and it really just shows how much he can learn from Shimada on just in so many ways. So I look forward to seeing more of that wholesome mentorship, more good times with our workshop buddies, and this match coming up and whatever the hell else is to come. So that's all there is to say. Let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Just light my whole heart up. Oh, I always forget how upbeat this is. Oh, I need to see them soon, dude. Had a good talk about help. It's not too warm, Ray. You can keep that with you when you leave. Oh man, that black lightning behind him. Just a force. Oh man. All right. Soya. Oh boy. Big match. Big match. Dressed accordingly. Nice. Oh man. We're getting right to it. Oh, come on. What do you mean? Yeah. Your crew now. Ah, yeah. He needs that. Overwhelming. All the theatrics going into this. Hmm. Nikaido, dude, he gets it. He gets it. But it's good that Ray caught that. Hmm. What? Bro, what? He's thinking ahead. I'll be in it. I almost thought he meant this time, but yeah, hey, there you go, buddy. Like he was gonna jump in the match, but hey. Hmm. Oh shit. Koda. See, Ray's man, he's surrounded by such great people, but now, hey pops, let it inspire you, bro. The right people to surround yourself with. Oh, huh? Really? That's what he's been doing. That's crazy. I didn't. Yeah, we didn't know that. He's been doing that. Uh, oh my god, Chairman. But yeah, that too. A woman, a selfish girlfriend. Oh my god, Wama. It hurts seeing Koda's chibi cheeks is funny. Oh my god. Huh. Okay. Well, at least he's offering that to Ray, you know? But damn, to think he's been doing that like out of like he owes him for taking care of him. About Kyoko. He went once, but oh no. He was about to tell him about Goto? Yeah. Mm, could be real messy, real bad. It's already messy, but that's just a oh man. How cool that would react. I don't know what you can do, bro. Like he cares. Like it's not really his responsibility, but of course he's tangled in it. Huh. Good question. Sun shower. Whoa, it's him. What are you doing out here? Huh. Dude, everything went quiet when Ray realized. Oh, there's the sound. You numbskull. Just out here in the rain with Ray. Just manhandling him. Hmm. What an interesting guy. I guess we saw his shoulders were kind of slumped too. He's like, yeah. Wow. He isn't human. Wow. Damn. And Shimada understands that for sure. Was Shimada dripping too, even though he was inside? That's crazy. That was a cool visual thing. Ooh, everyone knows what's up. He's an alien. Or that's how he's being shown. Uh, clothes all soaked. I forget that counts as middle school there. Insane. Uh-huh. Hmm. What's really going on with you, bro? Cool. Wow. God damn. An anomaly. I wonder if he's like on the other side of stagnation, just at the top. Just continuing. Huh. Beat that monster twice. Oh man. A 7-match showdown. He conceded the first match? Holy shit. Hello, Kyoko. What? He didn't say shit. Whoa. Wait, why? Relax. Hmm. That was triggering. Yes. Sorry you had to see that. They are sunshine itself. Akari, so poised. Oh, poor Momo. Terrified. Oh. Uh. Wow. Damn. Is she a witch? Oh, they were gonna. I think they were coming to give him his. Uh huh. Yeah. The next home. Oh, stop it. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah. Uh huh. God. Now she's real worried now. She already was before. They've been cutting to her a lot, or a couple times. Oh. Ooh. Let's go, Hina. There you go. There you go. Yes. 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 Grr, yes. Let her know. Let her know. And what? Aggressive positivity. There we go. Let's break through that tension. Fuck that. uh, it's complicated. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just a little. Akadi, of course, seeing not judging, which is nice. She's sweet. Are you eating those? Those are for Ray. Has he had any? I know, right? What the fuck? Wow. I understand her. She so annoys me, God damn it. Oh no, yeah, you like it exactly. That's how that works. Despicable. Ate his whole meal. She's gonna take his clothes and his bed. Go home. uh, what do you mean which? It's not like that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're all sisters. She ain't no wife. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. She's pretty young. Ain't she elegant? I know. What were you about to call her? Kyoko, go home. Jesus. He doesn't. Yeah, he's on her. uh, family problems. We sure agree on that. Huh. Yeah, that's a little. Dad's former disciple. Wait, they're that close? Yikes. Good question. Hmm. Got some soul searching to do. Yeah, I didn't agree with Momo saying that. That was kids are very brutal sometimes. Yeah, I feel that. That was mean. Momo, of course, can't really understand, but yeah, I didn't agree with that part. Hmm. The only one she can be vulnerable with. Oh man. That imagery is so like God. This show, man. All we did was sing. Hmm. Damn. Stuck in that same place with each other. God damn. Huh. I'm sure. Let's do it again. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, she get the retained his rank. Oh my god. I squeaked by. By a hair. Mmm. What a man. Wait, is it because of his he's losing his hair? Was that what that was? I think they were legit just astounded by him. They look up to him. It almost looked like a laugh though. Bruh. Oh man. Hmm. Well, is what it is right now. Just gotta keep doing your best, Ray. Oh man. I had a tough time this episode voicing my thoughts because I feel like I have to constantly clarify I understand what's going on while the scene moves on. I got in a bad habit of that this episode. So I can talk about all these things at the end, but it's like in the moment, it's like I say something, I'm like, wait, I have to say something else to show that I understand it. But wait, something else is happening, so now I'm talking over it. Reactions are a mess, guys. I gotta let go of that ego of being understood. It's really hard for me. This was a really good episode, though. Oh? Where are they gonna go? Have a shogi workshop day? Oh, wow. It is an interesting scene. Huh. Because, yeah, you got Rei and the Kawamoto sisters and then Soya there, too. Looking very majestic. Good episode, man. I like seeing more of Kyoko and her being vulnerable, like especially there at night when she admitted to Rei she was scared and that, you know, it hurt her that Momo called her a witch, which of course I wasn't co-signing. Like when Momo was saying that, I wasn't like, yeah, she's a witch, because like no, she's very cruel to Rei. You know, she says some really cool stuff, saying like, oh, so you're going to mess up another family, huh? Like just these very calculated, cruel things she says, you know, to try and hurt Rei, because she knows it will. She knows his guilty conscience. She's, you know, very aware of that. And it was cool to see her, like her impression of Akari, like she wasn't some, you know, just housewife, that she's like not much older than her, and that, and you know, her just being like, so which one is it? Like, so who are you into? Is it the middle schooler? Is it, you know, is it Akari? Or is it, like, what do you? Because her reactions, you know, were interesting and like were very telling, and Because like her cruelty and her manipulation doesn't exist in like a vacuum. Of course, that's not just who she is. She's very understandable. I notice I have a very visceral reaction when she is very cruel to Rei. I'm just like the fuck? Like, that's why I was so happy when Hina just came up and just gave him the food. Like, because after like noticing that, you know, while Rei was stuck in that space with Kyoko, he didn't even look to them. Like Momo grabbed onto him because she was terrified at what was going on, but he didn't acknowledge them. So coming in and just like breaking that spell, that tension, and just like aggressive positivity, eat that, you know. You know, Rei having them is an amazing thing, but you know, Kyoko definitely took notice of them, and you know what's going on with it. You know, it was a cool thing to see. Just see more of her vulnerability and a bit of her insecurity as well. You know, because you could tell she was probably comparing herself to Akari and you know, asking Rei about them. Yeah, you know, it's cool to see that with Kyoko, because otherwise you just have these moments where I'm like, stop it with Rei, you know. But that's the thing, it's just a complex relationship between them. You know, when Rei was describing it between them, how they've been like, well, nothing's really changed and it's still kind of been stuck like that with them. So yeah, I appreciated that. We see Rei like kind of seeing, like recognizing in Nikaido just his determination, this solid stalwart just means to press forward to this goal of like wanting to make it to the fight. Like whoa, like recognizing that, like, has he always been this mature? Like, it's great that Rei takes notice of that and could be inspired by that, because that's the thing, like, you know, surrounding yourself with people like that who are driven, who are, you know, positive, who are, you know, they're honest. Like, just he has all the right people, man. So it's the perfect recipe for self-growth and improvement. That's really great for them to be there for Shimada in his matches against Soya. We saw that he, after over 100 moves, he forfeited the first match. So the first match is to Soya. He still has the chance to keep going, but he has to win twice against that monster. We didn't get to see that first match, unfortunately, but, you know, other things took the forefront this episode, which is a fine decision. You know, I'm fine with that. But yeah, you know, and getting a glimpse at Soya and Rei's impression of him and everyone's impression of him, he's just like, everyone looks at him as this alien, this, like, I think Rei even said God. Just, he's just this presence everyone just kind of looks at and is enamored with. But that's probably the problem as well. Like, it's well earned, like what he's done at, you know, at so young. I think they said even at 15 is like where he got his start. Because yeah, middle school. You know, up to this point he's just reigned at the top and everyone has looked at him this way. But you know, the problem is probably that no one really looks to him as a person or what he's feeling at that top level. Is he on the opposite side of stagnation, or on that same island of stagnation as Rei? Is he too scared of venturing out from shogi? How does he feel about shogi? Like, is he truly into it, or is he someone like Rei but who just made it to that level? Or, like, you know, and what drove him to that level? I don't know, there's a lot of questions to ask about Soya, because as of right now he just is. He's just this presence, this force, this obstacle for Shimada, but who he is such a anomaly. But that's kind of the point, because everyone looks at him this way. This is the only perception of him. Like, who really knows what's going on with him? So I look forward to seeing that at some point. But it was really cool to see Rei's further impression of him and just everyone's reaction to him. That was cool. So yeah, Rei and Nikaido were there for Shimada. You know, we went over the stuff with Kyoko, and then Hina's, you know, awesome way of approaching Rei, just breaking him out of that, and her care for him is wonderful. Momo was adorable, but yeah, the witch thing, it was like, I definitely did not co-sign that. Because even though she is cruel, I don't think she deserves to be for people to be cruel back to her. I think people who are cruel to other people need the most understanding. Okay, I just rewound because I had to confirm this. They were totally laughing at Shimada because he's like losing his hair. Because when he said it was to the last year, like, we know that's a big deal for you. Oh my god. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Ray. He kind of rose up to rank to raise the rank. So, you know, that was a great thing. He's like, I caught up to you, Kiriyama. We're gonna have this match. That's great. Man, his it's just determination, just fiery, just passionate. It's contagious. Like, I love that Ray is just around that now with this workshop. What Ray said at the end was pretty bittersweet, about, you know, turning 18, another year in school, a year behind, without being able to change anything. And a new spring will come, and that's the hopeful part of it at the end, because, you know, as long as he can keep going, as long as he can stick with around these wonderful people with their contagious determination and energy, and just things they can show him and that allow to kind of take him out of his head and be able to make tangible changes in himself. I look forward. Man, he has such a great recipe for growth, and I feel he's been able to, like, improve certainly since, you know, the first episode. But yeah, you know, I certainly don't blame him for feeling that way, but just that tinge of hope at the end is like so right. Maybe I'm just interpreting it that way, but you know, I think that's the point, you know. So yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about this one, man. Good episode, and I look forward to more. As always, if you have any thoughts, feel free to share any. Again, I apologize because the way I was commentating this one was kind of weird, because I was trying extra hard to clarify my thoughts and that my understanding. The way I usually do that is, like, I cut myself off when more dialogue is happening and something else is happening, and I just save it for after the episode if I remember. But yeah, I don't know. I was really holding on to the fact of, like, trying to finish thoughts and just make sure I was understood, which is something I gotta improve on. Damn mess of a reaction, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you're seeing this on YouTube, you want early access to more March Comes In Like a Lion reactions, I'm ahead on Patreon. Check out my link in the description. For $5 you get early access to this series and everything else I do. Yeah, but that's it. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.